Hey everybody, Doug8798 here. This is my salute of the 1989 Punisher film starring Dolph Lundgren and sorry about that, starring Dolph Lundgren. This was the very first motion picture to be based on the Punisher character, which first appeared in 1974. I saw this film in the mid-2000s. Around the same time I saw the Thomas Jane 2004 Punisher movie, and I instantly became a fan of this film and have been a huge fan of this film and the Punisher character ever since. This film right here was awesome. This film had despite being cheesy and campy, had an awesome complex story, awesome action sequences, awesome martial arts sequences, and gunfights, and so much more. When the film was released in 1989, it received negative reception from critics. Well, of course, most critics dismissed it as a goofy action flick, as a cheesy, goofy action flick, and of course, attacked Dolph Lundgren's acting skills. And of course, hardcore fans of the Punisher hated this film because not only was it a reimagining, not only was it different from the comic books, it was a reimagining of the Punisher comic books, so they hated it for being different from the comics, and the Punisher noticeably lacking his trademark skull. But I thought Dolph Lundgren did an awesome job as the Punisher, and this was a great reimagining of the Punisher. One of the positive reviews praised it and compared it to Frank Miller's Dark Knight Returns graphic novel. And this film right here, unlike the second two Punishers films, this film had a more complex story. The second two Punishers film storylines are much easier to follow, but this one has a more complex story. The story is that the Punisher, Frank Castle, is now a wanted man. He's killed 125 people. He now lives in the sewer with his only friend being a drunk named Snake. And he's slowly killing off the mob families. So the Yakuza, led by Mrs. Tanaka, comes in and takes over the mob families by kidnapping their daughters, and the Punisher has to team up has to join forces with what's left of the mobsters to save their sons. Like I said, awesome story, awesome complex story here. Kind of hard to follow because there's so much happening. But this film is awesome. Like I said, Dolph Lundgren. This is the best. This film utilizes. This is the best representation of Dolph Lundgren's awesome martial arts skills. Martial arts skills. In Rocky IV, he fought as a boxer. In Masters of the Universe, he fought as a swordsman and as a wrestler. And in Universal Soldier, he fought as a brawler and a wrestler. Here he uses his martial arts skills. He's a Kyokushin karate fighter that he's known for, and has lots of gunfights, lots of gore, violence, just an awesome film. My opinion, a criminally underrated comic book action film. But this film later received a cult following because this film will be rebooted twice. First with Thomas Jane in 2004, then with Ray Stevenson in 2008, Punisher Warzone. And now I think they most recently tried to do a television series, but I think it was canceled. But they said the Punisher, I think, will be featured in another property like Daredevil. Sucks they won't be doing another film or an actual TV series because there's so much you can do with this character. And I would love to see the Punisher brought back in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But it doesn't like that'll happen because Marvel, of course, is not in a hurry. Despite getting the rights back to these characters, is not in a hurry to really do anything with them in a hurry. So and that kind of sucks. So this was my salute of the 1989 Punisher. Alright, Doug out.